It's a tourist attraction and a colorful piece of history. The East Side Gallery, the longest piece of the Berlin Wall still standing. 25 years ago, 118 artists turned it into the longest outdoor art gallery in the world. Now a new movie tells the story of this unique art project.
We met all
the artists, of course, but that's not all. We also interviewed the tour guides who tell their stories there, the people who spray or write graffiti on it. And we talked to the tourists, too.
To make their 2-hour documentary, the filmmakers spent 6 years shooting around the painted wall. The film's main focus is on the artists. In 2009, some 19 years after first creating their works, many returned to restore their paintings themselves. One of them is Thomas Klingenstein, who was born in what was East Berlin. He still has vivid memories of what it was like living with the Berlin Wall.
The East Side Gallery is unique in that you can sense how it must have been back then, before we had these personal statements here, back when it was still gray and cold, and there was no way to get to the other side.
In 1961, the East German government built a wall right through Berlin. The wall was meant to deter East Germans from fleeing to the West. Trying to cross that border meant risking your life. The Berlin Wall fell on November 9, 1989, and the border between the two Germanys opened. Soon after, 118 artists painted a part of what had been the closely guarded eastern side of the wall. It is art on a piece of living history, which draws about 3 million visitors a year.
It kind of reminds you of what the history is like before. Now everything's open, but before people died trying to cross this thing. It's a good reminder.
This represents beauty of a modern time and of a future of unity and togetherness.
As a member of the opposition, Thomas Klingenstein was expelled from East Germany when he was a young man. In 1990, he returned to Berlin to take part in the art project.
The wall meant I couldn't pursue my dream of traveling to Japan, learning Japanese, or visiting Asia. So the Berlin Wall and the whole division of Germany really had a huge impact on my life.
The premiere of the film Berlin East Side Gallery was a chance for the artists to meet up again. They hope the documentary will draw attention to the plight of the gallery, which is threatened by development.
It's important because the East Side Gallery is in a sorry state right now. It's covered in graffiti and damaged in places. So I hope this film will help contribute to protecting this work of art and this piece of the wall, both of them together.
The work to preserve the East Side Gallery continues. At the moment, it's mainly being done with a sponge and elbow grease.